Alright, so I am at Texas in the Cup Series of the Heat 5 video game. Gonna try to put up a decent lap here, then talk about the setup. I've been able to get down to a 29.4. In Heat 4, I was able to get to a 29.2, and I'm not sure if they have changed the track or I just need to do more work on the setup, but if I'm able to get it down to a 29.2, I will certainly put that in a video and put it up here. This is a setup that is really designed to be a long run setup that you can get a full fuel run out of it and still have a little bit of rubber left on the tires. I try to do a wide arc into the corner, then keep it low throughout the corner. It's okay to get a little wide as you're coming off the very exit of the corner. I think it gives you momentum going down the backstretch. Got to take kind of an early entry into 3 and 4. And barely lift there. Crank the wheel a little too much. That was a 29.408. That's the best I have been able to pull off so far. But I'd love to be able to put this in a 29.3, but I don't think it's going to happen. Not with that lap anyway. I'll give it one more after this one. And then we will call it a setup that's at least in the low 29.4s. You see, getting wide there off of 2 really killed that. That was over 2/10. I think I was off the throttle a little too much there to get an extremely fast lap. Yeah, that wasn't it either. So let's just talk about this. It's a 29.4. I think that's pretty respectable, especially considering it's a 29.40, almost a 29.3. So let's look at the setup here. The bump and rebound settings are pretty low. That's typical of what you see at a big fast track. A lot of Talladega and Daytona setups will be 3s across the board. So when you've got a fast, smooth track that's a big track, you're going to see those lower settings there. The front weight and wedge are pretty typical of what I like to run. I like to run a lower front weight, and the wedge and front weight are typically pretty close to each other. Oh, keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, the spring settings. The left rear spring is a 550. That's pretty high up there for what I normally run on a 1.5 miles. But the problem you got at Texas is you're fighting a loose off condition, especially loose off of turn 4. That seems to help that condition. Tire pressure, I think, are pretty close to the default settings. I went way up on the left front camber to try to help the car turn. It seems like the car wants to be tight through the entry and the center and then gets loose off. That camber setting will help the car turn. What else to talk about? The track bar settings. I am way down on track bar because that helps keep the car from getting loose coming off the corner. That right track bar especially is a big adjustment if you are loose coming off a corner. Dialing that track bar down will help that condition. The rear end ratio, I think it comes the default when you open up your custom races like a 3.5 or something. It's way too low of a gear for a 1.5 mile track, so I ran it down to a 3.33. I can run almost exactly the same times with a 3.25. I've been in the 29.4 range with both those settings, so that's kind of probably more a matter of preference. So anyway, that is the setup. I hope you like it. Any questions, leave me a comment. If there are other tracks you want to see, please let me know, and I'd be happy to go into a test session mode and throw up a video for it. And do me one more favor, like and subscribe to the channel. I love it when I can say I got new subscribers or somebody's left me some feedback after they've tried out my setup. And thank you guys so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it.